the Medi Toys. What is his name? I can never remember this guy's name. The Medi Toys are memory toys. Kondati or Kargath. I love the attention to detail on the armor. You can see all of the weathering. It's not just sculpted, it's actually weathered, just rust in there. Nice red paint. Same thing on the other side. The skin on this guy is sculpted really nice. You can see all of the detail, the veins, the scars. This gives me hope that the Medi Toys, they're making Ninja Turtles, so this gives me hope that the Ninja Turtles will be just as good or better. Even coming right here to the weapons, here's the axe. I love this axe because the edge of it is like messed up and it looks like this guy is just a bruiser. Like he's just been using it for a long time and whatever he's using it on, he's beating the shit out of it. Same thing on this axe, but the wrap is white. And you can see even more pitting and detail on the axe head. The gold details pop out really nice. Even the boots. The boots have really nice detail. Articulation is great. We're going to go over articulation right now. For the articulation, he does have a double ball peg on the head, which you can see does really nice amounts of range. It's good. It's actually how it should be. Like the articulation, you can move them, you get expressive, you can look in any direction you need them to. For the shoulders, the shoulder armor is on a ball joint, so it will like swivel and get out the way of the arms, which is a nice touch. They could have just glued all this stuff together. Glad they didn't. But the shoulders go up that far. You can 360 them once you get the shoulder armor out the way, but they go up that far on the forward, that far on the back. They go out that far, and you see the shoulder armor doesn't hinder anything, which is a nice touch. One of my favorite pieces on this figure, this double jointed elbow. One of the complaints you see a lot other brands make is the arm can't bend far because of the muscles or the sculpt. And this company coming out of left field, and they're making this bends way past 90, and he has pretty big biceps, pretty big muscles, and he has a bracelet on, bracer, whatever you want to call it, and he still bends past 90. The wrist is on that telescopic joint, so it'll go up, down, all around, and it'll be a swivel. Torso is probably my favorite piece of articulation on this figure because it doesn't look like he'll do a lot in the torso, but you get to bending, and this guy will bend all the way forward. That's not with the legs in. That's just torso. This guy will go back about that far. And keep in mind, besides this part right here, which you probably won't see because the tunic is down, but there's no gaps. A lot of companies will do this. They'll have the range, but it'll be gappy. There's no gaps on the front or the back. Besides that, like I said, the tunic is down a little bit. But there's no gappage here. And they were able to achieve this on a huge figure. This is not a small figure by any means. The hips go up that far, even with the tunic. This is a soft rubber. The back that far, not too much back. Double jointed knees. He won't kick his own ass, but he'll get close. Double jointed knees. No boot swivel, but I'll show you why. But he does have my favorite articulation, ankle swivel. Every figure on the planet should have ankle swivel. Obviously, it makes the most sense. Oh, he has toe joints too. This guy has all the articulation you need. He can get in any pose you need him to get in. Let me get the accessories out, and so we can take a look at that, because I'll probably have to splice this video together. Starting with the head, you do get two variations, or three variations really. You get a bald one, which they all can be bald because the ponytail comes off. So you can make them all bald if you want. But you get a screaming head, you get like a grimace, angry about business head, and you get this like smiling, fun-loving, I'm having too much fun on a battlefield head. You get a lot of variations because the ponytail comes off of here too, and that's mainly to put the helmets on. We'll talk about that in a second. You also get these pegs here. These are for assuming the different weapons. I know this one's for the axes, so you can put the axes. I'm assuming that's for the shield. This doesn't come with instructions, so I'm not 100% clear. But he does have a little porthole on his back. And you can port that right in there like that. Yeah, you can put the axe on his back. So if you wanted to do something like that, it's possible. So you can put that either way you want it. And then this one is for the shield. Either one is for the shield. I'm not really sure. Like I said, no instructions. So there's that. If you wanted him to have an axe on his back. I don't really care for him to have an axe on his back. So I don't use these, but I like him holding his weapons because his weapons are beefy. Next up, you get the shield. The detail on this is incredible, front and back. They went above and beyond with this. It looks battle tested, battle used. It looks like this thing was been through some shit. Here are the two helmets he comes with. My favorite being the full head. I don't like pulling the hair out because it's kind of hard to put back in, but let me show you. show you what that looked like. So you got the screaming head, and then the helmet just pops right on. I kind of wish it like locked in more. Maybe there was a pin in here that matched the hole back here. But for what it is, it sits on pretty good. And you can, if you line it up right, you can see the eyes through the holes. So that's pretty nice. Here's a second helmet, and that one just sits on top. I will put some sticky tack in there just to make it stick a little more. And it's just variations. You can make this guy look any which way you want. And for hands, you get a ton of hands, literally a ton of hands. You get 2 sets of gripping hands because the first set is like smaller. I would assume it's for the shield handle. And then you get these 2 for either axe or both axes for either hand if you want to do it that way. But you get open hands, 2 of those. You get pointing fingers because this guy, the character from what I've seen, he's just like he loves battle. That's pretty much his gimmick. And he has like pointing hands. He has, where is it? Thumbs up hands or thumbs down hands, however you want to do it. And then 2 fisted hands. So you can, any expression you want to get on this character, you can get. And I think that's pretty dope. They could have easily just gave fisted hands and gripping hands and that's it. But they gave him a little variation. You also get bare feet. And I'm going to show you why you get bare feet right now. So yeah, you could take all the armor off and just have a naked orc if you want. If that's your thing, or you want to make a custom, say a custom Hulk, this is right there. All you have to do is swap the head, find some pants, and the hands already line up with Hulk. So you got that going. I think this is great for a customizer. Only thing is the battle damage. You do have scars on the body, and Hulk really doesn't have scars because he heals really fast. But if you want to take this opportunity and make a dope-ass Hulk with great articulation, and here it is. This figure, it's popping off because the torso falls into the socket where the joint goes. But normally, under normal circumstances, that's not an issue. You can see the arm is up as high. I mean, the leg is up as high as it needs to go. But yeah, the base body's great. I think this is a great base body. I'm surprised they haven't just made base bodies. Maybe that's a plan. But I love this figure. Honestly, it's it's on the list of my top 10 of 2024 because it's great. And it's not just great because it's a character I like. It's great because how versatile it is. Like, if you wanted a naked orc running around screaming with his helmet on, you got that. If you want an orc like with no boots and just a tunic, you got that too. You can do anything you want. And to me, that's what makes a toy fun, is when you can make it your own and it still be, and you're still having fun. So yeah, you could do that. You could do like a Viking orc if you want and do that head. Just put his hands and give him a big ass axe and you got it. Now I didn't peg the feet on all the way because I'm not going to keep it like this. I'm actually going to put it back how it was. Or a little editing magic. But yeah, there's Condottier Kargath in all his glory. This figure is amazing. Hopefully you like this video. I do stuff just to introduce you guys to new figures. I love that aspect of the hobby. There's more than just Marvel Legends and McFarlane. There's more than SX Figure Arts. Especially these days. We're in a golden age of collecting. And everything's being made. Everything is being made into a figure. Nostalgia, Mythic Legions, everything. Everything is being made into these plastic little dudes we play with. And I think it's dope to introduce new figures, especially when they're good, to, you know, the audience. So I hope that you took away from this video. I'm talking like I'm ChatGPT. I hope that you took that away from this video. I hope that you like this figure enough to want to buy it. And I'm not getting any commission off of it. I'm just genuinely impressed by what I'm seeing. So I will look for a link in the description. Look for a link in the description for it. If not, just check 5K Toys. I'm pretty sure it's there. I don't think it's on BBTS. I don't know if they house stuff like this right now. But if you want it, I say go get it. It's fire, honestly. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I'm not perfect. I'm human, guys. Like, I don't know every fucking thing. But yeah, ask me a question if you got one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you're so inclined. And I'm out.